Peter Zezel, number 25, underwent arthroscopic knee surgery 2 weeks ago.
Mellenby is in the lineup. The two changes, Stanley out, Berube out, Mellenby in, Zezel in for this hockey game.
Ron Sutter continues out of the lineup. Rangers lift the puck up high and into the crowd, stopping play. No loss in manpower on the ice. It's Prop and Patrick for high sticking, and Zezel and Giles go at it. So Zezel, just a few seconds after coming onto the ice. Now, he was quoted as saying before this series started, "I hate the New York Rangers."
He hates the uniforms more than anything, and he's going to get himself a penalty. Duguay wins the faceoff, and there's Giles and Zezel meeting. Sticks were up high, and they continue to be up. We'll see as they bump and grind. There's some words. Sticks up. The linesman tried to get in there, and Keenan does not want his small finesse player on against the big line of the Rangers, the heavyweight line of the Rangers.
Brown and McPhee getting the sticks and dropping the gloves. Oh, boy. Heavyweight matchup. Look at this. And Caulfield gets in there. He's going to be out of the game. That's a third man in. Caulfield's going to be gone.
Well, Mike Keenan got what he wanted. He made that change to start something for his hockey club and try and ignite the building. McPhee was about 8 inches shorter.
McPhee's still going, trying to get over the linesman, Bonnie, at Brown.
Brown throws him with his left hand. McPhee took some shots, didn't go down, threw some of his own. There's a big reach difference. Caulfield, I don't think, should have stepped in.
No, I think he made a mistake, and of course,
because he will get the toss.
He'll be gone.
Keenan wanted to try and ignite the building. The fans here are going crazy, and he made the change. Took Eklund off the ice, put Brown on.
Brown wants to get at McPhee. McPhee wants to get at Brown. And Caulfield is going to be pulled off the ice. Look at this. McPhee doesn't want to go into the penalty box.
The Flyers, you knew, were going to play a much more aggressive game here tonight.
Caulfield made a rookie mistake. All right, the penalty boxes are filling up, and as a result of part of this matchup, look at this.
See the difference
and they're
in the
showing,
size.
I can't believe they're showing this on the screen again in the arena.
The mentality of Philadelphia is what you get.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe they're doing this.
McPhee was holding his own there. There's no reason for Caulfield to jump in. I can see the unity of the feeling of the team in his jumping in.
Now, what you fans at home just saw on your screens was shown on the giant screen arena vision here at the Spectrum, and all that does is incite the crowd.
Well,
who needs that? Well, anyway, Dave Knoll still trying to sort it out. George McPhee, who's, you remember, broke his hand in a fight with Nevin Marquardt back in February. He's got the ice bag on that right hand again.
And that's his first fight since. George McPhee going 5'9". Dave Brown 6'5". A decided mismatch in size, but not in heart.
Here's Duguay coming down across the line, chased by Tocchet. Duguay moves in. That shot by Eriksson went over, by Sandstrom went over the top. Sandstrom along the boards is sandwich. Penalty coming up on the Flyers. Tocchet and Derek Smith, I believe, sandwich Sandstrom, and one of them is going to get a penalty. Now we've got some more of the pushing and shoving. Whalers won it on a goal by Paul McDermott in overtime. Good hit in center ice by Poulin on Padubby. Zezel comes across the line, turns and shoots wide. Rebound all the way out to the point. Howe shooting just missed by Kerr. Zezel knocked down by McPhee with a good hit. And Zezel slow to get up.
They said Dr. Randy Gregg was their best player on the ice. Rail Ruotsalainen, incidentally, they said was just invisible.
Shot by Marsh, he scores! Huber gets the puck out of the zone, takes a hit. Flyers, you can see a lot of jump in their skating, and they've been hitting from the start of the game. Tocchet with a hit on Giles, penalty called on the Flyers.
Tocchet will get it. He took a run and jumped right off of his skates in the air to hit Kurt Giles.
Marsh touches the puck, whistle stops play. Tocchet will go for boarding, and Marsh complains about the call.
And there's McCrimmon running into Van Beesbroek after the shot on goal. McCrimmon followed through, knocking Van Beesbroek down. Look at Sandstrom's stick right over the shoulder to the side of the head of McCrimmon. Both Sandstrom and McCrimmon are going to get penalties. Sandstrom goes in and pushes McCrimmon into the boards. Bang, he's got his hand up into McCrimmon's head, and McCrimmon comes down and misses Sandstrom with his stick.
That lead is for Carson. Coming down against Huber. It's off the skate of Huber, back into the corner. Huber and Carson. Tocchet with a hit on Sandstrom. He's slow getting up.
Tocchet's going to the penalty box again, but that time it might have been a good play. He really rattled Sandstrom away from the puck.
And once again, Rick Tocchet, who went off 4 times last night, this is his 3rd penalty of this game.
And you see him going at Sandstrom, bang him away from the puck. The puck was over to the left with Huber.
Sandstrom works it up the boards. Patrick into the corner for Dion. Chased by Marsh. Back pass to Patrick. Behind the back pass block. Feeds Sandstrom. Save Hextall. Rebound. Score! Dion!
Greshner has the stick here. He is actually playing with that stick. He's not thinking about giving it back to Van Beesbroek right there. Now, what makes that play illegal is you're only allowed to have a certain size of a blade or shaft on a regular hockey stick. That goal stick is oversized, and a defenseman cannot use it.
Here's Huber. Kerr checking him. Taken by Howe. Slides it across for Mellanby. Mellanby turns, moves in, and scores! Scott Mellanby holds up. Back pass for McCrimmon, knocked away by Kissio, trying to break out. McCrimmon ties him up, but Kissio with a good job of forcing it to the red line. Poulin whacked that by Maloney. Boy, Maloney all over him, hit him twice with a stick, and then cross-checked him. Puck is loose along the boards. Kissio bangs there with Poulin. They both go down. Greshner looking for the puck. 15 seconds to go on the penalty to Podubny. Poulin and Greshner go down again. Sinisalo feeds Daniel for the shot, deflected wide. Sinisalo and Maloney. Maloney hacking at it.
Greshner just mugged Poulin right down to the ice. Here, let's see. Poulin gets 2 minutes, and Marsh gets the 10-minute misconduct.
Okay.
He's the man that threw the stick down. Marsh threw his stick right into the corner after the penalty was called. Here's Marsh. He bangs it down, and it goes right into the corner of the rink. He let it go with his hands, and the referee made the call. Newell actually had his back to the play there. I think it was a linesman that made the call.
Well, John, if a player's upset, now he didn't hurt anybody. I don't understand that call. Why should he get a misconduct?
It's a rule, and it's a rule because they're embarrassing the official in front of all the people.
Price moves down, long shot, knocked away with a blocker by Hextall. Prop bump by Kissio. In comes Jackson, try to center. Kissio has the puck. In front, score! Maloney! Set up beautifully by the forechecking of Jackson and Kissio, and the Rangers have tied it. This is Carson moving down across the Rangers line against Melnick. Drop to Tocchet. Tocchet tries to slide it through for Brown and went all the way through. Shot by Samuelson is a save. Back behind the net, set up in front, score! Rick Tocchet! And that time the Flyers' effort along the boards pays off. With 4 seconds to go in the period, the Flyers have regained the lead.
Flyers led by a goal when Marsh took the 10-minute misconduct. They still lead by a goal, so the Flyers did a good job.
Onside, Kerr moves in, he scores! Pulling across the line, drops it back for Samuelson. Samuelson sends it to Eklund. Eklund in front, score! Marsh takes the puck and moves down. Marsh down the middle, drops it off for Derek Smith. His shot deflects wide. And the net is knocked off as Rick Tocchet went flying in. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
George
Smith and McPhee were the first two. Carson got in between.
There.
McPhee knocked the feet out of Smith. Smith knocked the feet out from underneath McPhee. They were going to get after each other.
Price and Marsh and Crossman.
Crossman and Price. Here we go. People are squared off all over the place. One linesman has McPhee. One linesman has Carson. And only Newell is close to Price.
They're still going. Price has pulled the helmet off Crossman to try and get some leverage and trying to get an opening so he doesn't have to hit the helmet.
The linesman got McPhee and Carson into the penalty box quickly. That was the smartest thing they could do. Now they can work on these two players. Nice job by the linesman to break this thing up.
Crossman still trying to throw some at Price. Boy, this is a hard job. Bonnie and Shakti are really working hard on this. Dave Gould trying to say, come on, guys. Come on, okay? Get out of here. That's it. Sending it across, a minute 15 to go on the penalty to Carson. Dion moves in. Taken back. Cleared out of the zone. Here's the break. Rick Tocchet coming down. Tocchet against Froze. He scores.
When Froze puts his stick out, you freeze your feet. And therefore, see his stick's out, his feet are frozen, and there goes Tocchet.
Thomas Sandstrom is finished for the night. He gets the slashing penalty plus a 10-minute misconduct, and he's heading for the locker room.
Here's the slash on Marsh that I was talking about. There's a two-hander right across. They actually caught the stick. Thank goodness he didn't get the arm. We'll see this a couple more times. There's the slash. It was on the stick itself and not the arm.
Games 3 and 4 in New York. Game 5 will be Tuesday night back here. Prupp with a shot saved by Froze, and he covers it. Tuesday night, Game 5 here at the Spectrum. Now it's Melnick and Brown squaring off. Things settle down.
Good play by the Flyers. They got the puck to the man to take the shot. Brown's going to get a penalty here.
And he is right in Dave Newell's face, arguing that call.
I'm not so sure what he did. I know he and Kissio had a couple of words. Melnick skated in.
You talked about Dave Newell's experience as a referee.
So he just gave Brown another 10 minutes then.
Dave Newell knows what could happen in a game that's wide open, one-sided now, and he is working to prevent it. Patrick with 3:40 to go in the game, moving in against Daigneault. Patrick slides it in front, knocked away, backhander score! Don Maloney. Marsh. Derek Smith for Brad Marsh. He's tied up by Huber here. Smith, he fanned on it. Shot, score! Derek Smith.
Without the puck, he's good.
Puck went off him. He caused some interference for Froze. And Smith gets the goal, his first of the playoffs from Marsh and Carson at 17:30. They score! And now Mellanby drops the gloves with Price. And Mellanby going all over Price, and the fisticuffs break out after all.
Mellanby landed an uppercut to Pat Price, and Price went down. The linesman had jumped in. Then they said, no, we'll just let these two get after each other. The Flyers had scored. As this game continues to go, we're well over 3 hours into it now.
The rookie Scott Mellanby having scored a goal in the game, and now gets into it with Pat Price, and he went to the penalty box, but he is now, Price is going off to the Rangers locker room. Mellanby is going the other way.
Well,
watch what happened here.
The goal being scored, the puck is put on net. It's in, Tocchet in front of Craven, excuse me. Now Price and Mellanby drop the gloves. The linesman, one linesman's there, not two. Now there's two, and Mellanby goes. Now watch the right hand. There's the uppercut, bang. Down goes Pat Price. Now that is an uppercut. Oh, wow.
Earlier in the third period, nice drop. Tocchet fakes, blocked by Melnick.
Brad Marsh, a goal and 2 assists. That's a career high for him.
Froze went after Poulin. I can't believe that one. I bet Poulin can't believe it either.
They're pretty good friends. When Froze was a member of the Flyers organization, he went after Poulin when the puck was coming out of the Rangers zone. Dave Newell now stepping in front of Dave Poulin. And this game has really deteriorated. The puck is going to come out of the zone. Bob Froze, he sees Poulin there. He's going to swing the stick at him or reach right up and go for the head. And there's I believe, a 5-minute major called on Bob Froze. There's 1:22 left in the third period. And the call's a 5-minute high-sticking major to Bob
with the
Froze.
major, McKechnie had been designated to serve it. He's gone for the game. Ron Hextall, his first NHL playoff win. And the Flyers congratulate him as he makes 24 saves. But an all-around, outstanding, aggressive effort by the Philadelphia Flyers to win this game. They outshoot the Rangers 45-27, score 5 goals in the third period, and win it 8-3. The series is even, a game apiece.